that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole life a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's going to get this deep on Arizona's side of the field. A huge play there right off the bat. 71 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
to throw is Watson. Being chased out left. Brandon Cooks. There to make the grab. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
So that first quarter touchdown does much more than just give them momentum. I mean, this is probably going to go a long way towards erasing what's gone on with them in the last couple of games where they lost both of them.
Yeah, they were struggling going into the open week. Maybe that open week came at a good time.
Sometimes you just have to get away, right? I wonder if they just took the whole philosophy of take the week, get out of here, let's come back and regroup fresh.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he's got this down to the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Watson on 1st down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Texans 14, Cardinals 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
54. Like 22's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I smell that.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the 1st quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this street, the pass rushers. Because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Texans.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Escaping the pressure right. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Switch. Jumping. Check nickel.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson forced out to his left. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he's able to get it back. To the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Cardinals 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
On second and goal, Tannehill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Number 31.
A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point good by Prater. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
22's coming, 22's coming, Mike.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. For 16 yards, a first down. On a jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Tannehill. And that one goes goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass. Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Off play action, Tannehill. This one complete to Gafford. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
At 21 apiece. Matt Prater set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Brandon Cooks.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Devin White in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Conley. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And at the 31-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He'll let this go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Henry runs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half. I'm
not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
a run with Lindsey out of the gun. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise is it?
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Stepping up, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ryan Tannehill keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Is good.
And his kick is right through.
Cardinals 35, Texans 27. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
1st and 10. at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
23 yards the pickup there. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. It's Waring the tight end with it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
5-yard line.
Switch. Hey, switch gears. Check 26, check 26.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Conley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw again. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Tannehill on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Open man is Trey Burton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Hassan Reddick make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Tannehill. He's got Burton here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
2 yards. 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So give them the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Burton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
The kick is
and
good.
His kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Texans 35.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Ready to return, here's Hilliard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and...
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tannehill now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Makes the
Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. He's back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Cardinals 49.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Texans, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.